Hi there, and thanks for joining me. So, all of last year and all through the winter, we had a little robin in our garden, and a very scruffy little robin, looked like he was really struggling. Used to put food out for him, but he still was very lackluster, and his breast was very pale. Then my husband had the idea. He said, "Why don't we go to one of the pet shops and buy him some mealworms? Because robins are supposed to really love mealworms." So we went to the pet shop and we bought him said mealworms. Now, there was a little bit of a problem with this, and my son then decided that he wanted the mealworms to be his pets. So he put them in this sort of big plastic container where he themed it, and he put ridges on there and stones and rocks in there to give them hideaways. He said they developed into the most beautiful beetles, and indeed they do, the most beautiful white beetles. So the poor robin didn't actually get many mealworms. So then we ended up buying some dried mealworms to give him, and he ate those instead. Now, after he ate these mealworms, he went from being a bedraggled, quite scruffy little robin to being a really plump, well-to-do robin with a most amazing red breast. And we were absolutely amazed at what a transformation it was for him. Now, my husband nicknamed him Brave Sir Robin from the Monty Python and the Holy Grail, if anyone's familiar with that. And because he became such a little cheeky character in our garden, we saw him literally every day, pretty much all day throughout the day. He was just in and out the garden. And he's quite a feisty little soul as well, sort of shooing off much bigger birds. We're pretty sure he was a male. I felt as I wanted to make my husband his own Brave Sir Robin. So I needle felted him his very own Brave Sir Robin. Anyone who's not familiar with needle felting, I've said it before, I'll say it again. You get wool off a sheep, you stab it with a barbed needle. So this needle has little catches on it, so it catches the wool, pulls it through, and it makes the wool firm up so it becomes like hard and felted. So it's how they used to make felt in this sort of older days when they would actually sort of do it by hand. So this is Brave Sir Robin. I say he's needle felted. He's quite firm. He's got wire in his legs, so he gets to stand, because otherwise they struggle to stand just on wool. And I wanted him to look like a knight. Now, it's actually quite difficult to actually make a robin look like a knight, I have to be honest. So I was going through my craft stash thinking, what can I use that looks a little bit like armour? And I got this lovely sort of shiny fabric, and that comes in different colours. Now, I don't have much of the blue left because I used it all on Brave Sir Robin, but it comes in various colours, and I've got pink, not quite such a night colour, and a paler pink, but also the lovely silver. And I thought it looked like knight's armour a little bit. So I popped some of it over his head to make him look like he's got a helmet, and around his neck and around his breast too. And I think he's become a very charming and sophisticated Brave Sir Robin. And you can even see on his base, it says Brave Sir Robin too. Now, rather coincidentally as well, my husband decided to go with the Robin theme, and he painted me this most beautiful Christmas card with Robin sitting in his favourite place on the garden, on the top of our bird table. And after Christmas, I framed it into this lovely frame, and I think it looks rather charming. So we've got Robin there in the garden, and also him there in his knight's armour. So I thought I would just share him with you. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.